So it's kind of a trauma for many students because they attempted, then again paper leaked. So it's
The newspaper I was reading, one girl suicide, and her letter was saying, "Sorry, Dad, I can't give one more attempt." And in 1 year, you get 60 people, 100 out of 100. And the best part of the story goes to the Supreme Court. Honorable Supreme Court says, yeah, we understand there is a leak, but leak is small, so it's okay. So that means कल मैं 10 रुपए का चोरी करेगा, no problem. But करोड़ का करेगा, then you will put me in jail.
सप्लाई डिमांड चेन इज वेरी बिग. जैसे कि अब इस साल आई थिंक अराउंड 20 to 23 लाख स्टूडेंट्स अपियर फॉर द नीट एग्जामिनेशन. एंड इफ यू टॉक अबाउट सीट इंक्लूडिंग प्राइवेट एंड गवर्नमेंट,
Scenario become worse when you have got a 60% reservation. So we need to be either 95, 97% category or you forget about it. And I realize it's a rat race and it's going to be a very difficult task to get an admission in India, especially in government organization. So
Right.
if you are ready to spend 1 year, then you can try IMAT. Otherwise, don't spend your time and waste money or anything on IMAT.
how the academic life there, like the study, the education.
If you are prepared, you go. Otherwise, next day you prepare, you go. Otherwise, next day you prepare and go.
Right.
So it is quite independent and quite freedom. The day she flew, the same day my visa was expired. In Bombay Hindi, we say "lakir ka fakir," matlab just go in a line and that is a line only they'll follow.
In the last round, we'll do one rapid fire. Okay, this is a very funny thing, so that we can do some fun. Italy in one word.
Safe country.
Kalingaeuro in one word.
Good evening, Captain Jonas sir. How are you doing?
I am good, sir. How are you
After a
doing?
long time.
Yes. I think we did a video meeting on the time of departure.
Yeah, we went with time of departure. That's true. Long back.
Right.
Back
So
2
can
years.
we start now, sir? I
Yes,
think we have a
please.
very tight schedule, so I don't want to waste any time.
I just came and I came rushing because Friday evening when work day, and unfortunately I work 6 days a week, so I didn't have tomorrow also working. Otherwise, Saturday was right.
Okay.
Anyway, so you are in India or you are abroad?
No. Right now I'm in India. I just came back on
Oh,
May.
very good. Oh, very good. Tell me, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your
Oh,
availability.
no
sir.
problem.
Okay, sir.
Anything
Let's
for
start.
Prasanjit and you. Two
Mhm.
people I am always been under obligation.
Sir, I am trying my best to fix the things and like to continue so that
Yeah.
everything will be fine.
Correct.
Okay, sir. So आप कैसे हैं? So सब all good.
All good, all well.
And Dhanvi कैसे
And
हैं?
Dhanvi is nice. She's just now I spoke to her before calling because I just wanted to get her feedback little.
Okay.
And she was in the college.
Okay.
She's doing very good. She has all her exams are up till now has been passed. No backlog,
Okay.
and she's doing good. Thank you.
Okay. Great, sir. Okay. So hello everyone. I am Jonas, co-founder of Kalingaeuro. Today we have a very special guest with us, Captain Sumukh Desai. So Captain Sumukh is a master mariner, but today we are speaking to him not as a mariner but as a father.
Correct.
So his daughter Dhanvi Desai is currently studying medicine and surgery at Polytechnic University of Marke. So this podcast is about choice, trust, emotion, and the complete journey, like from Bombay to Marche, Italy. Captain, welcome to the Kalingaeuro podcast. It is a pleasure
Thank you
to
for
have you
having me here.
So, as you mentioned earlier, that there is a specific time limit. So, I want to get into the points directly. And there are like many questions which is asking by students and parents. So, we will discuss about that part. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So, the main thing in India, जैसे कि जब भी कोई मतलब चिल्ड्रन के एडुकेशन में हमारे इंडियन पेरेंट्स बहुत इन्वॉल्व होते हैं जनरली.
True.
सो आई वांट टू
True.
नो मेडिसिन पढ़ाई करना धानवी का डिसीजन था या इट वाज ए कलेक्टिव a decision or it was from your side?
See, I have been a very independent man from my childhood.
Okay.
At 17 and a half, I went on at sea when nobody in my family knows what is sea. And
Okay.
it was my own decision to go at sea. Similarly, I have ensured my two daughters, and both of them are independent in taking their own decisions.
Okay.
I have been always there as a guiding force. I've given them advice, I've given them guidance, I've done the aptitude test, I've got it done everything. Then I told them, you decide. So Dhanvi had, as per aptitude test, she was always interested in science. So she is a IGCSE Cambridge board student, and from 8th standard, they need to know whether they want to go science, commerce, math, arts, whatever. So she was very clear, I want to go science. So then she was not knowing whether to go for engineering side or doctor. So again we did an test, and then she was sure that she wants to do medical because she was not interested in maths.
Okay.
So she and her numbers were very good for IGCSE standard. In the 10th, she got 93%, which is very good compared to CBSE and ICSE. And she got good marks in maths also, but she was very clear, I don't want to do maths. She wants to do that. Also, there's another reason which is catalyst in her decision was reason why it was catalyst in her decision to become doctor, because my father about 12, 13 years ago, and mother about 3 years ago. So she was knowing what is the importance of a doctor in a society. So she was very keen, I want to become doctor. So it was her own decision. We were just support. And for my younger one also, she wants to be a lawyer. And for her also, I told her very clearly, these are the chances, these are the classes, you take care. My duty as a parent is to ensure to give you good support, good available resources and the fund. So whatever we can do, we are doing it. But decision is theirs.
Okay, okay. Sir, as you know, the current scenario about the NEET examination, it is everywhere in the media. Sir, as you know, the current scenario about the NEET examination, it is everywhere in the media. So it's kind of a trauma for many students because they attempted, then again paper leaked. So we will not go.
Today's newspaper, I was reading one girl suicide, and her letter was saying, "Sorry, Dad, I can't give one more attempt." And the stress is bad. Other day I was talking to Dhanvi, she was also telling me the same thing. It's so bloody stressful, and it is so bad
Yes.
that kids has to go again on this. It is really bad, bad
It's kind
state
of, we
and
can say,
need.
like bad situation, system, everything.
It's a very bad state of need. No doubt about it. In Dhanvi's time, also in 2024, 69 people getting first, so 100 out of 100, 720 out of 720. What a joke it is. Sincere joke it is. From 2016, NEET exams have been carried out, and total from 2016 to 2024, when she applied, the total 100 out of 100 in this 8 years was hardly about 9 or 12. I don't remember exactly, but it was very less than 15. And in 1 year, you get 60 people, 100 out of 100. What a joke. And the best part of the story, the story goes to the Supreme Court. And our beloved honorable Supreme Court says, yeah, we understand there is a leak. But leak is small, so it's okay. No need to do re-exam. What a stupid argument it is. So that means कल मैं 10 रुपए का चोरी करेगा, no problem. But करोड़ का करेगा, then you will put me in jail. But till the time till the time I do a stealing of 50,000 rupees, I'm not a thief. I'm okay. Small guy, man. Don't worry about it. But he does 50 million, then it's an idiot. Put him in the jail. This is how it is. So anyway, it's a sad story in
Yes, sir. Actually,
our
and
case.
the supply demand chain is very, very big. जैसे कि अब इस साल I think around 20 to 23 lakh students appear for the NEET examination. And if you talk about seat, including private and government, it's around 1.2 or like maybe 1 lakh
No, it
20
is
or
about
1 lakh
nine.
20.
It is about 9 lakhs all over India, private, medical, everything included. But the
Okay.
problem is also the point is what I see is it is not only the government. Like it is also it is every state has to work on this.
Yes, yes.
So like Karnataka and Maharashtra has the maximum seats. Now UP is coming up because the new government has opened 3, 4 colleges, done everything. In West Bengal, from last 20 years, not a single college has been open. and then you complain that we have a less doctors in my state, it's wrong. So it is a both way around. But yes, in India, considering our population and doctors available, our state is bad. Our scenario is bad.
So that's why I think many people look for abroad, because in India, if you are getting government seat, it's good because the quality of education and the fees is quite good. But if you talk about private, then it's very high. Cost is very
Also,
high.
another reason which you and I will not like to touch a sensitive subject. But
Mm-hmm.
since I've been asked to be candid, so I'll be candid. Uh, Another reason is, out of 22 lakhs, 10 lakhs you get this, 9 lakhs something you got seats. And on top,
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
and
I think
on,
9 lakh is not the every year seat. Means this year, the seat is 1 lakh 22,000 around. Max 1 lakh 50, including government and private. Like for the
okay,
new students.
okay. On top, we have problem is less seat. On top, your getting admission scenario become worse when you have got a 60% reservation, 50% for all the quotas and 10%
Yes,
for
yes, yes,
economical
yes.
backward class.
Yes, yes.
People like us who doesn't come in any of them. So we need to be either about 95, 97% category, or you forget about it.
Yes.
Or
Like
you
if
need
you
to pay
are
a lot of
belonging
money
from
which you
general
can afford or
background,
not, God knows.
yeah, if you are
So
belonging from
that's another
general background,
problem
it's very
for
hard.
this admission. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
there are two reasons why this admission process is bad. It's a very, very touchy subject which nobody would like to discuss, but it is
Mhm.
a problem. Let's accept at least it's a problem for getting a right. Uh, I would not say right, but a competitive at par admission for every 220, 21 lakh, 22 lakh students. That is the problem. But anyway, we can't change anything or any of this. So I agree with you in a nutshell. Getting admission in India is problem.
Yeah, so that's why I think many parents like you thinks for abroad. But I want to know the complete journey. When you started thinking about abroad and how you get to know about Italy.
I've been studying this process of exams and admission and probability of getting admission and all
Mhm.
from March 2024, before her NEET.
Mhm.
And I realized, and I also spoke to many of my friends whose kids are into this medical field, and I realized it's a rat race, and it's going to be a very difficult task to get an admission in India, especially in government organization. So I was checking all the options available, private, deemed, and abroad.
Mhm.
Then when I went on looking for abroad, I also checked the other options in abroad. Then there was a new GR of, I think, 2021, 18 December, for the new way of uh, involving foreign student in India with next one and next two.
Mhm.
And the stringent regulations coming in force. Maybe they are saying now 2027 or 28, I don't know when it will be enforced. These
Mhm.
are all reasons are it where it was very important to take a correct decision if you want a people or kid to go abroad. For India, I was pretty sure of how much I need to shell out, how much loan I had to take, how much payment I can make. All that side by side discussion was and our planning was going on for in case I have to go in India. For abroad, I was checking, and I said as I was checking in line with the next one and two,
Mhm.
because it should not happen like if you do like today. A kid has done admission in Philippines, or I don't know whether he will be able to ever able to practice in India,
Mhm.
because they have in that GR, they have put a very stringent regulation for Indians, for a foreign student.
Mhm.
Example, the course has to be in English. The
Correct.
course has to be at 55 months experience. You need to check a rotational internship in physical with
Mhm.
every department. You need to physically check the student, not like how in Russia and many country happens, where they just hardly do it any interaction with patients. Then you need to have a local MBBS license before you apply in India.
Mhm.
Before you Now you don't need to have MBBS license. You do a MBBS degree over there. You come here, give a FMSG exam, and you finish. You can get the, and if you pass, you can get the license over here.
Yeah.
So these are all going to change. So all that parameters I checked and I realized places like Georgia, places like Philippines, Mauritius, forget about it. Malaysia is difficult. Malaysia, you have got one of the Indian university has opened a college over there, but Malaysian government is not giving them license. So if they would have not have license, how they will come and apply here? So on basis of that, I realized we have got a very limited options. Unfortunately, for UK and Australia, I had missed the opportunity. I had also checked for Caribbeans. The fees was excellent, but I checked the options.
Okay.
And then I spoke to some American doctors also who are my family friends, and they suggested me like how in India we go to Georgia and Russia, the US kids who cannot pass the US MLA, they go to the Caribbean to get that route, that Caribbean path to enter back in as a doctor. And it's a 50-50 it was. So everywhere it was 50-50. To be honest, I had taken admission also in Georgia by paying just 10,000 bucks. And then I realized all that. I said, I don't want this admission, you keep it. And I cancelled it. So then I was pretty sure I don't want to go in anywhere abroad. We'll see whatever marks comes, and we'll apply in any of the private or deemed university, because if not in government, and we take it further from there. And to my good luck, there was a 67 people got number one mark, and the case went to the Supreme Court. So the whole admission process delayed.
Okay.
So that was a good luck. And at that time, in month of I think May and June, I got through your social media advertisement. In I think it was on Facebook or Insta. I don't know, but somewhere I saw the advertisement. And what I used to do, if not to process, to apply and understand the process, I used to everywhere put my number and I said, call me. So at that time I was knowing the process for Hungary, Poland, Georgia, Russia, Egypt, Malaysia, Mauritius. You tell me, I was knowing the process. So similarly, Italy was never heard.
Okay.
And then I saw KALINGAEURO, MBBS Italy and all that. So I said, let's put them also on the bench, because it will spend my 20 minutes of talking and let's know. Then I got a call from Prasanjit, very excellent gentleman. So he told me about yours, and he said, this is what it is. I made exam and all that. I said, everybody giving exam admission like that. How these bloody people are asking me to give another exam abroad? No doubt in the Hungary also there is an entrance exam like yours, like Italy. So I said, okay, whatever it is. I went and I did a research. I did more research on this online through our friends, also through some consultants who are doing the consultation for NEET India admission. So I spoke to them. They said, yeah, it is possible. You get IMAT exam pass, and then you get admission. But IMAT is very difficult. That's the one problem. And second, IMAT is only in September, October. By then, your process in India will complete. So
Right.
if you are ready to spend 1 year break, then you can try IMAT. Otherwise, don't spend your time and waste money or anything on IMAT, and straight away take the admission in over here. She had got admission in Karnataka, to be honest.
Okay.
She had got admission in Cottage, Bijapur. Fees was about 16 lakhs, and it was with some resources and some managing, it was acceptable to me also. So, but then this was, as I said, to my good luck, 67 people got number one, and the case went to the Supreme Court. So that the process has been put on hold, and the whole thing was delayed. So I and Dhanvi, we spoke on this. I said, darling, when you have spent so much time, let's spend little more time. Let's try this IMAT. Let's see how it works. If we get admission, we have got two options. Either we go Italy and we go Bijapur. If we
Mhm.
don't get admission, we get straight Bijapur and we close it. So I said, then she said, okay, let's give it a try.
Like this is how the
And
journey
then,
started.
moment. Then what
Yeah.
happened? I went to then in during this time.
Mm-hmm.
This was no, before this. Before we took this decision, there was one seminar of yours in BKC,
Okay.
Pandakula Complex.
Okay.
It was a huge that day. It was a heavy rain. It was
Mm-hmm.
like rain in the organ. It was very bad. And I know it was a failure kind of this over there because hardly there were people. It
Mm-hmm.
was so much rain it was, and nobody was going. And I was home Sunday morning and raining hard, and I love driving in rain. So there was another reason. I said, let's go to BKC, let's meet these people, and let's have a drive in the car in the rain. So we both went. We met your team, and it was very good. They said the Prasanjit was also there, and then I met him. He was quite convincing. Then he said, "Capt, why don't you give at least the mock test of
Mm-hmm.
IMAT? And
Yes.
if the mock test of IMAT, if you feel it's comfortable, is workable, then you see because in IMAT there are different subjects than in NEET.
Neat. Yes.
In NEET there is only PCB.
Yeah.
In IMAT, PCB, maths, general knowledge, and logic.
Yes.
There are three more subjects, and she has not done maths in last 2 years. So she
Mm-hmm.
was not very keen.
Mm-hmm.
So then we said, okay, we'll think over it. You send us the mock test paper, then we'll take a call. So the mock test paper she got without studying. Same, I said, just give exam without studying anything. Same day, Sunday evening only. I said, give exam now. Let's see what happens. If we get 20, 30, we'll forget about this. If we get 40, 50, we'll see. Because we were given understanding by Prasanjit that at least 50 and above required to
Mm-hmm.
get admission someplace.
Mm-hmm.
60 and above, it's very good. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay. So she got without studying anything 46, 47, something like that.
Okay.
So I said, let's give it a chance. And as it is to our luck, we are not going to lose anything. Because for one thing, we both were sure we are not giving break. We are not going to waste 1 year. So I said, worst case scenario, we'll go here. We'll spend X amount of money as just for admission process with you. And but let's take a call. So it was a gambling, which my counselor, I got a very good counselor here for the NEET who is doing for my Indian NEET. She's a very good lady, very old and very experienced. She also told me the same thing. I took her advice. I said, but it's a big gamble. If in first round, if you don't accept Bijapur, then it will go on third round, and by then, whatever you get, you'll have to accept. So I said, let's take a call because I had good good confidence on my girl, to be very honest, that she
Okay.
will crack 560. So then we went ahead, and this is the IMAT ka full story.
Okay. Okay. And the sir, also another things many like students and parents worried about, because right now in internet there are also lots of misinformation, and there are also lots of scam is going on, right? So जैसे हमारा ऑफिस इन भुवने like Bhubaneswar, our first office, our second office is in Delhi now, but our first office is in Bhubaneswar, and you met our team on Mumbai, right? Like in Mumbai, right? So how you convince yourself, like,
So
okay,
I spoke to Prasanjit. I spoke. We are in Bhubaneswar, which is a B type B class town, not a bloody metropolitan city.
yes, yes, yes,
How can I trust you?
yes,
Very
yes.
honest. So I said, do you give me the reference of some people who have been with you, who is enrolled with you, you know you. So he gave me reference of one guy from Pune.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, you made me talk to somebody through you who has gone to Italy and
Mm-hmm.
studying.
Mm-hmm.
So we could speak to the student, but we spoke to the family who were from Calcutta,
Okay.
whose kids were in Italy and studying on first year or second year. I don't know, but they were studying.
Mm-hmm.
And this when the Pune guy was he was also just enrolled to IMAT, but he had gone to Bhubaneswar office. He was
Okay.
much smarter than me. He went and saw you still exist or not.
Okay.
मेरे
Okay.
ऑफिस है या ऐसे ही bullshit मार रहा है लोग. That is what
Okay.
that's what he meant. So I asked him, I said, did you so how was your what do you think office was? He said, no, good office, small office, nice, well established, this, that. So these two things gave me little confidence on Kalinga Euro. Then as the process went on, we enroll in your classes and all that took over,
Mhm.
and then the everyday uh, our interaction get us more trust in Kalinga Euro.
ओके एंड रिगार्डिंग द लाइक जैसे कि दो पार्ट होता है जैसे कि लाइक जनरली फॉर इटली वन पार्ट इज एप्लीकेशन डॉक्यूमेंटेशन मेकिंग स्ट्रेटेजी व्हिच यूनिवर्सिटी इज राइट एंड अनदर part is completely on the students the IMAT preparation because the remaining part can be taken care by parents or any consultant right the main part like preparing IMAT is on the basis of students actually Dhanvi was taking the classes IMAT classes right so how was it and was it helpful मतलब उसका क्या जो
The classes were very good.
Mhm.
I Because I was not attending classes. So just before our podcast, I called her. I said, "How was your classes? Tell me so I can answer if they ask me." So she was saying they were very helpful. There was a weekly mock test. The lots of assignments and raw material was given from you, all
Mhm.
the syllabus and papers and all that, and that was quite helpful. And the professors were also very good. So she has no complaint. Your IMET preparation was up to not, although we were there only for 1.5 months
Mhm.
because we enrolled only in June, May or something, and September was the exam. So we were just 1.5 June end or something. So we were only for 2 months maximum, but it was good experience. She was very happy, and she's still happy.
And apart from IMAT classes, as I mentioned, the documentation part, like the university application, because in
Application
Italy,
and all. See, I know I was zero with that, and to be
okay.
very honest, that's the reason why you had given me three options, where
Mhm.
one is only IMAT preparation, second is some partially more in advice, third was like full we take care, you just don't bother.
Right,
So
right.
one of the reason why I was lost with IMAT, and honestly, IMAT, as I told you candidly before, IMAT word I came to know first time when I spoke to Prasanjit.
Mhm.
So I didn't wanted to take any chance with all this drama. I see now Dhanvi is over there, and Dhanvi was telling me many of the students they do themselves do all this case. I've enrolled in couple of telegrams channels where there's only IMET students are there, and
Mhm.
there are who wants to be who wants to give IMET, and I
Mhm.
see they also doing themselves, and there are lots of chaos. This last minute issue, so I didn't bother. The whole registration of IMET exam, college registration, admission, everything was done by you, and I got no complaint. Selection of the college also, Ian's percentage we spoke. He gave me three options. Then Ian Dhanvi we spoke, and we selected Marseille. One of the reason why Marseille we selected was it was a moderate kind of a university as far as marks and ranking wise, but it has got a more foreign students seats. So probability of you getting there is more. I think it has got they have got about 30 seats if I remember correctly, or 30 or 60. They got the maximum seats. So one of the top three or four unis who has got maximum non-European student seats. So that's then I said, okay, we go for Marseille. And Prasenjit also suggested me to go for Marseille, considering her marks, because this decision was made after 2 months, just before we had to enroll. After seeing her, I met mock test of every week, and she was getting around 60. So we were sure that she will get around 60 or above, but not got below 60. And Marseille was that earlier year was closed at 45 or something like that. So we were sure that at least 60 mein to ho hi jayega.
Right,
We
right.
should get it and some buffer. We cannot go 45 hai to mai dalo. So I met, during the same time, just for your viewers' experience, uh, during IMAT exam, I went to Delhi and I met one of the parents. They had selected one of the best college.
Mhm.
She was a much brighter student than Dhanvi.
Mhm.
She has got more mark also than Dhanvi in IMAT,
Mhm.
but she couldn't get the admission.
That is the strategy. Actually, that is the how you are making the strategy because it's not about only the marks. It about the university selection also matters in
That
Italy.
is what I'm saying. That is what I said. So Kalinga U was quite a good help to me because I was not knowing much. They shortlisted out of all the three. They said, "Sir, we suggest you this three." So I asked, out of this three, what you suggest? He said Marseille. Then I went ahead. I do little homework, whatever this is available, and then we went.
And sir, और एक चीज जिसमें I always advise my team and to all the Indian students and also like this is kind of वेरी पर्सनल टू मी। मैं हमेशा ये चीज़ बोलता हूँ कि अभी इटली में ऑलमोस्ट फॉर नॉन यू स्टूडेंट्स द सीट इज मोर देन 500, अराउंड 500 to 550। आई डोंट रिमेंबर द एग्जैक्ट नंबर फॉर द नॉन यू स्टूडेंट्स। तो मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि
It's less than
इंडियन
400
स्टूडेंट,
if I remember correctly last.
नहीं नहीं,
Dhanvi get
मतलब लास्ट ईयर बहुत
375.
इंक्रीज हुआ है। लास्ट ईयर देयर आर मेनी
Then I
यूनिवर्सिटी।
don't know, but Dhanvi's time it was only 375.
Yes, so right now it's around 545 or something, but between 500 to 550. So
Okay.
we know the Indian students how they competitive we are. So I always said that if Indian students compete need, I might like neat mentality, then they will occupy all the students, like all the seats, all the 500 seats, and there will be not any other
Yeah,
like over there.
many people ask me, I'll tell you, many people ask me about IMAT after Dhanvi went.
Mhm,
And I told you the local consultant whom I have who do not need, they also, when somebody asks about it, they give my number and I speak to their parents. One of these parents just called me 1 month ago from Pune. So
mhm.
what I realized, IMAT is good, everything is only the problem is the timing.
Yes.
The IMAT happens in September. By then, our process finishes. So if you are like I tell you, I was very lucky. Dhanvi is very lucky child. That time 69 people got number one, and the case went to the Supreme Court.
Mhm.
Similarly, this time there will be many people lucky who wants to apply for IMAT because re-exam and by the time result come and process start, it will be August and September. So so people can try for IMAT. This year, I would suggest everybody to give IMAT
Right, right, right. At least
because
give
there's
it a try.
time is a big issue.
Yes, yes.
Because if you, like I told you, in my case, if it would have been a normal admission process, maybe I would have not taken IMAT gamble. I would have straight away taken this because my and Dhanvi's thing was very clear. We are not wasting one more year. Re-NEET is not in our plan. Because some people, what they do, the other, what more or less Indian, our mentality is, okay, we are not getting, we'll give re-NEET. By the way, if not re-NEET, let's go for IMAT. If somebody knows about IMAT. So
Mhm.
that is what the difference.
Right, right. And the main चीज है कि सर, बिकॉज मैं हमेशा स्टूडेंट्स को ही बोलता हूँ कि डोंट चूज इटली ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ स्कॉलरशिप, चूज इटली बिकॉज ऑफ द क्वालिटी एजुकेशन यू आर गेटिंग,
No, no,
एंड
no.
ऑन
I
द
would
टॉप
like
ऑफ
to
दैट।
correct you. Jonas sir, I would like to correct you here. Italy mein, there is no scholarship. The scholarship is only subject to your performance.
दैट
ऐसा
लाइक
सबको
द
फ्री से नहीं
परफॉर्मेंस
बांट रहा
और
है.
प्लस द इनकम बोथ, लाइक दे चेक बोथ, लाइक योर
Yeah, but
फैमिली
that
इनकम।
performance and income, but like chalo income ka to will manage. But performance you cannot manage.
राइट, 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 राइट।
Last year only one Italian student couldn't get the scholarship because of her marks. The Dhanvi's friend.
Yeah, sir, that's why like I was
So what
explaining.
people, what is important is scholarship is not a carrot, but
Yes,
people
yes.
should go for. It is a performance. Like this time also, yesterday only, I was talking to Dhanvi. Whatever for minimum scholarship, whatever credits required, she's already overachieved it. She's
Mhm.
above it.
Yes, yes.
So, so that means one parameter is closed, and without that parameter, you will not get it. Maybe
Right, right.
you have no income. The Italian girl who didn't get scholarship, she was from a very poor background in Italy, but
Mhm.
material. So
That's why
what
sir,
is
actually that's why मैं हमेशा ये चीज हमेशा मैं मतलब I made a video recently 2 days back. It's published on Wednesday. I explained everything because there are lots of consultancy in India. They are saying that scholarship is 100%. I always deny that.
that is the reason why I pointed out this to you.
Yes,
Because
yes.
if anybody is going with that carrot, the word I used carrot also before, and I'm telling you now also, because that's
Mhm.
a carrot. Many of the consultant I see,
Yes.
when I see the small videos on the Insta and all, Italy free scholarship, no money, this that. So it is not the case. People
Yeah.
has to understand it is performance based scholarship. Yes, scholarship is there, no doubt about it. But
But
it
it's
is
with
performance
condition.
based. With the conditional disclaimer
Yes.
is there. You
Yes.
cannot just say free.
Yes.
And एक बार आप you got over there and you couldn't get, and then you'll have to spend money from your pocket. Then it's a bad thing. You should be available. Understand that it is only
Yeah.
proper
You need to
disclaimer
think
is
like scholarship नहीं मिलेगा तो मैं इटली जाऊंगा या नहीं? If yes, then go.
correct.
And
But
otherwise, because I have seen many students sir कि वो गलत इन्फॉर्मेशन वजह से आ गए हैं, then उनका वो they are not able to complete their education, and they are not able to manage their finances. It's complete trauma, like the loop.
Is what that is why I purposely pointed out it to you and used the right word called a carrot, because I see now, before Kalinga Euro for MBBS I used to see only one consultant. In 2024, 2026 I see three or four other names,
Yes, yes,
and everybody is giving this carrot: free education, scholarship, fully paid scholarship. And that's the reason why you have been very clear, or Prasenjit was very clear, that first year, sir, you'll get scholarship, second year, sir, आपको performance based मिलेगा. So I was knowing,
yes.
but there are not any people who are doing this, or they are not being honest. So that's
Right,
why
right.
it is important people being honest and know the facts.
Yes.
Suppose that's the
Because
idea of
if
it.
you know if you have the clarity, you can make a better decision.
That's what.
So that is the main thing. And sir, actually now we are end part of our podcast. So we have very specific time. So I would like
Okay, okay.
first give
Few minutes.
me answer in 1 minute. How the academic life there, like the study, the education in market. So because आप तो धानवी से बात कर रहे होंगे जो
See,
expectation. हाँ.
Marke has as you know, she has got a dual degree
Yes,
program.
yes, yes.
It is not
Medtech.
only MBBS,
It's
it's
in
MTech
medtech.
also.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a dual degree program. This education is much different than our India, because first three years she also has to study engineering. So
Mhm.
what she was hitting the most, maths and chemistry and physics. She still study for 6 months. The first semester is of first year is always like that. Second year, first semester is that. Third year also going to be there. Now from next year she will be having the internship and all that. She will go to the hospital. Up till now she has not seen the hospital. And the teachers are excellent. They are very helpful, very supportive. The infrastructure is very good. She has got scholarships, so she eats her lunch, dinner also in the canteen. That is also very good, very hygienic. Obviously not Indian, but she's vegetarian but managing well. And books and this big load is not there.
Okay.
She had bought some books, but not that like in India. I see the whole lot of books. Careful is full of books just to study, and half of them they don't open also. So, but another thing what I see good is they are very serious about their education. In the sense, just now she failed in one of the exam. First time she failed after she went, and the teacher was she failed her, and
Mhm.
she said after the exam she said, "You wait." They were only, and over there it's a independent exam. It's not like in India. Aaj exam mein everybody has to give exam whether you like it or not, and then you pass or fail. Then after 6 months again exam.
Yeah.
Over there are dates. If you are prepared, you go. Otherwise, next day you prepare, you go. Otherwise, next day you prepare and go. So
Right.
it is quite independent and quite freedom. So she went, and there was only 5 students who were prepared out of the 60, and she went out of that five, and she failed. All five failed, by the way. And she asked her to stay. She stayed, and then after the exam, she said, "See, I could have passed you. You are good, but I want you to get more better marks and grade. So I'm failing you. So I failed you. So you little more prepare and come, because I don't want to, because maybe she find her good or whatever in studies or whatever. So that was the reason. Yeah, I want you to little more study and come, because I want to give you a more grade. Unlike here, okay, तुमको आता है नहीं आता बात की बात है. There's also viva. It was not a written also exam. It
Right.
was just a viva. So this is how they are. They take interest also in the student. So I'm quite happy with the education and infrastructure over there. Ancona is a quite safe small town. Although I've not been, thankfully you saved me by going.
Just
And
tell me the exact moment when you know that Dhanvi got a rank holder at University of Marke, and she got the like acceptance letter. What was the exact moment to you and to Dhanvi and to the your family?
oh, it was a very different moment, because we all were out and we were all around at different places. And we all were checking on the net the
Mhm.
results. And honestly, we were very happy, but unfortunately, it was not that great a moment to at that time, because
Mhm.
unfortunately we were all out and around different places, not we are together.
Okay.
I really love that moment to have, where we see the result and we were happy and cheering and all that, but we didn't had such. But obviously, once we came to know, we were very happy. We were jumping on phone, and to be very honest, we were relieved that at least we have got a good opening and good start to have, compared to many students could have had.
ओके एंड द लाइक बिकॉज उस टाइम पर मुझे याद है शायद कुछ बिकॉज इन इटली जब आपका रैंकिंग आता है उसके बाद दे गिव यू लाइक 5 days or 7 days to complete the enrollment. I think that moment there was some issue from the university side. I didn't remember the exact things, but I was traveling from Italy to Germany, and the fortunate or lucky scenario is like उस दिन मैं बॉस से ही ट्रैवल कर रहा था because my flight was missed, so I was traveling just in.
Meticulous number or something was not there,
हाँ,
and there was something missing, and unfortunately only you were having the access and you were traveling around,
right,
and
right,
only on the last date or the second last date or something like that, last minute, that process was complete. And honestly, we were not knowing anything about all this.
right, right.
But then was doing little because she had done little homework.
Mhm.
But I was not knowing. And she was saying, Papa, if this is not done, we'll list the resolution and all that. And I was jumping, shouting, as you must have realized by now, that I am a very no nonsense kind of a person. So unfortunately, due to my naval background. But anyway, and but you guys were very, very helpful. Night 11:30, 12 o'clock India time, I think you closed. By
Yes,
then it was still time in India.
right.
But yes, there was a little hiccups during the process. But as I said, up till now,
Mhm.
the IMAT registration, college registration, college after admission, after getting the IMAT result, admission registration, scholarship papers, then all the process has been seamless. No issues with Kalinga Euro. I give you full marks as far as that is concerned, and I'm very happy. And I'm very happy that I took that 5 years or 6 years or whatever
Package.
package, because I would such because it is, see, you guys are doing this every day in day out.
Right,
I once in a blue moon,
right,
and you are not doing for me alone. You're
right,
doing for many people. So you'll have
right,
experience of many people. You'll keep yourself updated with what is happening.
right,
You check admit site every day. I don't do maybe never. Or
right.
maybe admission site or a scholarship site or whatever new things, rules and everything. So it is very important that we trust you. And up till now, you have been very, very professional in this. So no doubt about it.
So right now I want to talk about some emotional moment. I know that like for father they don't show the emotion. They like they behave little bit cold. But again I want to know your point. When you got the news that Dhanvi got the visa and you were preparing, like you were packing her bag and you were doing shopping and everything, was that moment like painful or joyful? Because she is your daughter and now she will go to Italy and she will live alone, manage alone,
Oh.
have to do
See,
everything.
unlike many of your parents,
Mhm.
who may or may not have experience of abroad and studying and staying, I don't know.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
in my case, it was little different for the simple
Okay.
reason. At 17 and a half, I started at sea. I've been at more than 55 countries.
Mhm.
Myself studies in UK for 1.5 years. So I know the life of other side.
Okay.
I know the Italy because I've been on Italy.
Mhm.
So when we got visa was okay. The when we got visa and her all the packing and everything was going on, my only worry was how she will handle her first 1 month.
Mhm.
And before that 1 month, from Rome to Marseille, she will get there.
Right.
So I had taken my own visa. Before her visa, I had got my visa.
Okay.
Staying in visa for my wife. Unfortunately, we had taken visa. The day she flew, the same day my visa was expiring. That
Oh.
6 months. So it would have been, I could have gone there. I would have dropped her at airport and came back, which is of no use because before 12 o'clock I had to leave. So that kind of process it was. So my only worry was that.
Okay.
And otherwise, she has also been abroad with me. She has seen the life, so she knows how to be independent. We were very much worried. Obviously me more than me. My mom, her mom was more worried. My wife, and they were more emotional of all this. Ye chahiye, wo chahiye, take this, do this. How will manage that? This. I was not that thing. I was, and I honestly, I'm very lucky because she's a very bright child, very brave kid, and she's a very uh, she gets her way through. She's not like get depressed or worried immediately. If some issue where challenges come, she knows how to fight. So I was okay with that. So emotionally, I was not that worried. My only worry was Rome to Marseille kaisa pochega, how she will reach, and that you guys have taken care.
Right.
So that's the reason why I said for you and Prasanjit, I've always been under obligation, no issues. Because these two people, well, these two things which Prasanjit was very, very helpful in getting us introduced to IMAT, to getting admission, and you supporting here and then dropping Dhanvi by picking up her from airport and to her hostel.
Mm,
So
and also,
that was very good.
yeah, and also I highlighted many times in front of team, and also I mentioned you these things, right? When we discussed with you regarding pre-departure, like before our flying, we are planning everything, how we will took the train, like blah blah blah, everything. That time also I mentioned that particular part. Whenever I speak with you, I always learn the professionalism. How because that time you also pointed some few mistakes we had made, like my team had made. So I acknowledge that time, and I also like tell our team, because our main, like main operation is our feedback.
Correct.
We need to
No, we
work on
are
our
in
feedback.
service industry. See, anybody who's in service industry, they should always keep the feedback, oppose them, or the right word is to
Defend them.
criticize them. Criticize them.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
critics should be your friend.
Yes,
If you
right,
want to be in service industry, critics has to be your friend. If
right,
if you don't keep your critics as a friend, you'll never improve. You'll never learn.
right, right.
So so this is very critical, and I'm happy that you people have taken it very positively. I'm sure you must have learned and
राइट राइट
implemented it.
बिकॉज इट्स अ लर्निंग प्रोसेस एंड गवर्नमेंट में क्या होता है ना, लास्ट लाइक उसका हर 1-2 साल में चेंज होता है उनका। मतलब हमारा क्या होता है, हमारा टीम जो उसका फर्स्ट पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट है उनके साथ हमारा थोड़ा अच्छा रहता है, तो वी डू दैट, बट व्हेन दैट पर्सन चेंज्ड टू
No, because see, in India, in India, bureaucracy is worst.
राइट
I
राइट
just last week I applied for one license. They were asking me something which has never been asked. So I asked, why as per rule not required. No, no, but we had last week two accidents, and so in shipping, a couple of ship was sunk, and so we want now this new record. So it changes every month. So what required is we need to upgrade. That's the reason why I said
राइट
why I went blindly with IMAT and process and application, everything with Kalinga Euro, because you are in updated with the system.
Right, right. No,
So
but
yeah,
you highlighted that, and whenever like when I get to know this from you, so I immediately connected with our like team why it's happened, what was the issue. They said that they explained me their part, but I didn't accept that. When I said when there is a complaint, that means there is a room to optimize the process,
correct,
right?
correct,
So we don't need to think how to defend. We need to think how to fill that gap. So we have to
correct.
change our mindset. Uh,
True.
no,
No,
like
that's why I
otherwise
said
we'll
if
not
you
able to improve.
accept as a founding member of this institute and as a entrepreneur, I'm sure you will agree. Criticism is always good. It is
Right,
always to
right.
be taken as a. I consider myself my working critics. All critics are my friend. I take care of them first and my friends, because friends are going to tell me good only. Nobody's going to tell me bad. The bad is going to only would be told by my wife or my critics. तुम
And
ऐसा
after
है तुम
Dhanvi
ऐसा
case,
बोलेगा तो ही सुनेगा.
actually
So
Mumbai
there's
embassy is very crowded. and very traffic. That's why, and the documentation process is very much hectic. And after Dhanvi process, we learned that. And after that, next year, there were two students who are going for masters. But the process was a little bit different because masters are like for master HED and for like 12th HED is different. But we managed it because we knew that that will be the like obstacle. So we
Yeah,
managed
yeah.
it.
No, I had given your team a whole process and
Mhm.
time frame of whole process so that none other people know.
Right,
Because like in India, like this 12th mark sheet, we need to enter because her 10th mark sheet was from Cambridge, UK. So then nobody answered question about it. But
right,
her 12th mark sheet was Maharashtra board. So it
right,
has to be entered by Maharashtra board. The
right,
office is in New Bombay. You
right,
over there give 40 rupees and give a process fee. They ask you to come after 30 days.
right, right,
Then after 30 days, you go to the Mantralaya with that document, with one some affidavit and all that. That takes another 3 days.
right.
So it is almost 45 days process if it's correctly done.
Yes.
So luckily we manage in 3 days. What we also, as I said, our star were good during the visa process. This was the point they pointed out. They were not ready to accept this. Then we said that it has been endorsed by central government because you had given me the central government endorsed, and they
Mhm.
were the local.
Yeah.
So then I think it's a higher authority than India in the local. The
Mhm.
central is more power than local,
Yes.
and hence you should accept. Then they accepted with under one letter, and then we had given an indemnity that we'll arrange these documents ASAP. As I said, luckily through our contacts, we managed in 3 days all the document process finished, and we sent them by email, and she got visa. But there was a gentleman in her class who didn't get his admission till bloody February and March he joined. By the time the almost whole year is finished, because July
Right.
they already have.
Right. But the Italy के लिए that is very complicated because the document part is very hard because we are doing for Italy, Germany, like other countries, Poland, Netherlands, UK, most like European countries, but Italy documentation is very tough. Okay, sir.
So I will on a loose note. Also, I find Italy way of working is something like India.
Yes, yes, yes. Like
Bureaucracy ज़्यादा है
bureaucracy
वहाँ
is
पे.
very, very tough.
There's a whole lot of bureaucracy over there.
Yes. And they are like उसके बारे में नहीं बोलूंगा like how they are working in Italy because in Italy the maximum person they are like old in the like in the office, so you have
So
to.
it is. They are like in Hindi in Bombay Hindi we say lakir ka fakir. मतलब just go in a line and that is a line only they'll follow.
Right,
So
right.
that's how it is.
कुछ
So
इधर
that
उधर
is
का
how
होगा
it is in there.
तो फिर
Yeah,
अगले साल
correct. So now because she has to now this year she had to apply for her that
residence permit.
PR.
Okay, okay,
For
okay.
her PR application is there. So
Mhm.
her PR will expire when hopefully she will be in India in
Mhm.
August or something. I said let's apply early. Then she said, "Oh, post office wala will accept, not accept because they said 3 months before only this that whole lot of drama." Then somehow we
Right,
manage, but that is
right.
how it is. They are also very
Because
dominant.
ये जो होता है ना मतलब इनका बहुत टाइम लाइन रहता है अपॉइंटमेंट मतलब अपॉइंटमेंट दे आर वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट इनटू दैट सो आई विल नॉट बॉदर you more, sir. And the main thing is in the last round we'll do one rapid fire. Okay, this is a very
Okay.
funny thing so that we can do some fun. So you have to answer in one word. Okay, so Italy in one word.
Safe country. Sorry, two words it is.
Okay,
Safe.
safe. Okay, Dhanvi in one word.
Oh, she is a princess.
Okay, prince. Okay, princess. Okay,
Princess.
okay. Kalingaeuro in one word.
Professionalism.
Okay, future Doctor Dhanvi in one word.
That I don't know, yaar. How can I tell you in one word? I hope she will be a good doctor because that's what we need here. But I cannot say how future Dr. Dhanvi will be. But with knowing her and her interests, I'm
Mhm.
sure she will make us proud. Both
Okay.
of us.
So, would you recommend Kalingaeuro to other students or parents if anyone asks
If I
you?
would have recommended, if I would not recommend, I don't think we would have been talking just now.
Right, right, right,
Come to the podcast only.
right, right. This is a
So
very
my actions speak louder than my words.
right, right. So, what's your final feedback would you like to give to our team and specifically me? First, let's me, then I will like your feedback to my team.
No, see, I tell you, I'll speak for both together. Kalinga Euro have a beautiful team. It's like a family within family themselves. I see their podcast, the way they talk, they behave. They are very, very humble. They're very cooperative. Uh, and I find them very professional. Uh, I understand. Like in my time, 3 years, 2 years ago, there were teething problems because I think you are also not that graduate matured enough than now. Because now with so many years, you have got much better. So with my out of 100, if I would have, I can give you at that time 90. So I'm sure today you will be 100
Okay.
with the 2 years experience and more exposure, and you are doing much more work in the India. So you got a very good team. A team need a very good leader,
Mhm.
because without a good leader, there's no good team. And in India, I really you got a very good gentleman called Prasenjit. He really handling well. Very calm guy. He doesn't get angry fast, or never I've seen angry up till now. Rather, I would like to make him angry someday because he's so polite. He's so polite. I want to learn from him. To be honest,
Okay.
it is something which I should learn from him. So he's very polite, calm guy. He's trying to support. He's not very no hurry, and he will not immediately come to a conclusion or talk. And he talks and he walks his talks. That's the best part of it. He doesn't promise or comment something which he can't do.
Mhm.
So that is something good you have in India. And as a his leader, I've seen you also do the same walk and walk the talk. You being on a top management of the Kalinga Euro, you yourself went to Rome, picked up my girl, took her along, dropped her in the hostel, supported us as a full support. I'm sure no, they are doing like in Georgia and all. They may have a 50 student. They put a bus, sabko leke jata, all that. But for one student, nobody does,
Right,
or
right.
nobody takes pain.
Mhm.
So your action also speak. You also walk the talk, and that is what is good about Kalinga Euro and the team. Like I said, we talk about this scholarship. I
Mhm.
was told first year is free, but afterwards it depend. I'm not sure. It is all depend on the all the percentage also, but not 100% assured. Had given me assurance that you'll get every year this scholarship.
Mhm.
But performance is important. That was always told to us.
Right,
After we went, we checked, and we understood. We realized performance is important.
right,
So then only scholarship is there.
right.
Although we were prepared, if no scholarship, how much we need to shovel out, that's
Mhm.
all not an issue. But point is the guidance, the advice was good. Last year you did all our documents for all the admission, IMAT, all that. This year you did well, in the 2024, I mean to say 25, you did all the documents for our scholarship and everything, what was seamless. So we have got at the moment, I would say, and I will recommend you for all the best in the future. And I will really thankful to you and Prasenjit and the Kalinga Euro team for making this process simple and good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so
We'll be
much, sir.
happy. We're happy to meet you someday in Bombay,
Definitely,
because
definitely, sir.
Bhubaneswar I want to go, but I want to go Puri, then Bhubaneswar.
Okay.
But Bombay, if you happen to come, let's meet up, catch
Definitely,
up,
definitely.
and
So when I will
host
go,
you.
definitely I will connect with you. एंड मेरा तो मैक्सिमम टाइम में तो मतलब यूरोप में ही रहता हूँ, तो अभी आई थिंक आफ्टर 4 years आई केम बैक लास्ट ईयर because of the IMAT, and this year also came back because this is the high time, so my team needs me here. And वहाँ पे
Yeah,
मुझे
good.
जरूरत होता है जब when students are flying, so that's why I
Correct.
manage there. Thank you so much,
So,
Captain.
because most of the student, what happens is,
Mhm,
like I tell you, that make then we had a exposure of abroad,
mhm.
foreign trips, flights, all that. But there are many students who may not have it,
Right,
and it
right.
is very important. And in a national in a state where you go, where the language is the first hurdle.
Mhm, mhm,
Second is uh, you are not exposed to that thing. I
mhm.
had a friend back in 95. He was from a small town near Jalandhar,
Mm-hmm.
and he came to India. He came to Bombay for some exam and studying with me. He was in my institute.
Mm-hmm.
He used to hold my hand to cross the road, and he used to worry, "Arey, gadi aa raha, how I'll cross the road? Such a big buildings like that." So there are people who are not exposed,
Right, right.
and they just need little help in the beginning to when they and arrive in Europe or there's this, then they take up. Like
I am
now,
also
Dhanvi,
one of them, sir. I
yeah,
am
yeah,
one of them, sir. So that's why we
I-
develop this tagline, complete hand holding.
correct. That is should be that is what I appreciate, and that is what like. I told you two things I appreciate. It first is introduction to three things: introduction to IMAT, making that whole process journey, the paperwork, documentation well, seamless. And the third, and the icing on cake or the ceilings or a nail on the coffin was you people helping me out to take her along from Rome and dropping her. Because once she's there, she will learn because then she will
Right,
have another friends. This now I tell you, she knows so many people.
right,
She has more Italian friend than foreign friends. She
right,
has learned Italy much more. She's doing B1 now privately. She's been to during the summer couple of nearby countries for during the Christmas vacation and all for 5, 6, 7 days. So she's become now full independent.
right,
But that first handhold you require to
right,
get that confidence and support.
right.
After that, they will grow because if today's kids are very bright, thanks to all this social media and everything, and if they are determined to do something for themselves in IMET by going to Italy or wherever, itna support kar diya, I think they will do good. And that is what you people are understanding and doing. That is appreciated.
Because पहले जो 7 डेज होता है, मतलब पहले 1 to 2 डेज आप वहाँ पे जाएंगे, एक नया प्लेस में रहेंगे, वहाँ पे स्टूडेंट के साथ पेरेंट्स भी बहुत स्ट्रेस में रहते हैं, बिकॉज
True. True.
ऑल्दो दे ट्रैवल्ड बट एंड ऑफ द डे कोई भी नया शहर में हम जाते हैं, थोड़ा हमें
See, I have
अनकम्फर्टेबल।
been going abroad ever since 1993,
हम्म,
33 years now. I have studied this. My only worry during this whole process was how she will go from Rome to her college
राइट,
or
राइट,
hostel.
राइट,
Rest all she will manage, I will manage, everybody will manage.
राइट,
This is the only worry I had. Because you see, first of all, you have a home because you left home. Some people must have maybe left home for first time in their life. So that already that emotionally you are down, you are very weak, and then you don't know anything. And not many some countries people don't help each other. Like I
and the
don't
language
I'm
is also
yeah. Then language issue, then sometimes the finance issue. Then
right.
sometimes you don't know how to manage all this chaos
Mhm.
because you're not exposed. Like I told you, I gave you example of my friend. He couldn't cross the road in Bombay. And 93 there was 20% only 20% traffic than what we have now. But still he was having trouble. So it is because of the exposure he was not having.
Right, right.
Similarly, like Dhanvi, it was very difficult. I was worried, and that's the reason why I had taken my visa upfront. कि अगर उसको admission मिलेगा तो I can go and drop her. I'll stay for a week and come back,
Mhm.
making her settle, stay in Airbnb. Unfortunately, the day she flew, only my visa would expire. So that was a big support, and it is very important that you people understood and considered it and working on it.
क्योंकि उस टाइम उस मोमेंट में जैसे जनरली दैट्स व्हाई आई ऑलवेज कनेक्ट विद द स्टूडेंट्स राइट नाउ इफ एनीथिंग हैपेंस इन इटली or with like any kind of things, we have contacts, we have connection, we have students group so that we can connect immediately and we can
Correct,
try to fix that. तो
correct.
इसीलिए मैं हमेशा वहाँ पे मैक्सिमम टाइम व्हाई आई लिव इन यूरोप फॉर 8 to 9 months in a year, because I wanted to know the problem from ground. If I will sit here and try to comment, then
No,
that is not going to happen. I have to be there
correct.
to understand the problem. कैसे पार्ट टाइम जॉब में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, कैसे घर ढूंढने में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, कैसे एक रूम शिफ्ट में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है फ्रॉम वन हॉस्टल टू अनदर हॉस्टल, कि कितना बजे वहाँ पे सुपरमार्केट क्लोज होता है। वो चीज़ हम सोशल मीडिया में देख के नहीं बोल सकते, वी हैव टू लीव दैट एक्सपीरियंस सो दैट वी कैन गाइड।
Unfortunately, that is another worry I always have because up till now she has a hostel every time she got. So that's what I keep telling her nowadays. I said, next year we don't know we'll get hostel or not. You please get some addresses of the rooms and hot flats and all that.
Right.
Although she has got now very good group orders because she's quite talkative like me, and she's very outgoing. So she's okay. Like many of our Italian friends says, hey, you don't get hostel, you stay with us. Don't worry. So like that she is. So
The
I'm not worried. But I
like
still
I also discussed because one of our new students who get into the market. Okay, so he is also studying medicine and surgery this year. So I was like asking him, "Do you know Dhanvi?" Yes, yeah, yes, sir. Actually, I know her. She has more Italian friends. मैं बोला हाँ तो बोला अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है मतलब उनका पॉपुलैरिटी हो गया है तो
that is what I'm telling you. She has got more Italian friends and she has learned because she, as I told you, not only UK Cambridge, when she was free here, she has done A1, A2 level Spanish during her 10th, 11th. Just for no reason, she said, I would like to learn one more language. So she learned Spanish, A1, A2 level. And then obviously now Italy she went and she has to learn Italian to work little bit. And she studied. So now she speak quite good and she has got more friends Italian now than in the Christmas holidays. For 10 days, she has got four days. She went to different families' houses because that's what they do in Christmas.
yeah yeah yeah
All the family get together. So she was called. She went, stayed for one night. Next day, other friends stayed for one night. Her grandpa, grandmother, everybody's there talking, and she's learning. She's
because
copying.
study abroad is not about only education, it's an adventure. If you will mingle with
Yeah.
their culture, then you can
Then
enjoy
you
the
will
moment.
enjoy. Then only you can manage. Yeah,
Yes.
agree with you.
Otherwise it will be always like कब घर जाएंगे, कब पढ़ाई खत्म होगा, कब क्लास खत्म होगा, कब समर वैकेशन में
Yeah.
घर जाएंगे। तो मतलब जो
I told
abroad
her,
का
honestly, I told her the same thing. She's now, well, she left in September and she's coming back in July during the vacation.
Mhm,
So I said, yeah, this is too late, too long now. Next time we should plan somewhere either Christmas or during the,
mhm,
what do you call, Good Friday, Easter.
mhm.
You should come here for 10-15 days. No, I got exam and all that. I'm okay, don't worry. But thankfully, we are also staying in touch. We have a daily ritual of video call at night, every time, every day, immaterial of the where we are. And she has to speak with all, we all four has to talk to each other.
Mhm,
So her daughter, my sister, sorry, her sister, my wife, we all three ensure that we talk every day.
mhm,
So that video call makes you more close.
mhm.
So we don't talk only on audio. I told her, you whatever way it is, we will talk video. So that makes her not very homesick or something like that. She's in every day in touch, every minute we are talking, and that keeps us close, and it is important for our emotional support.
And also, I have lived in Italy, Germany, Poland, Netherlands, but I find Italy weather is quite good, and the south of Italy is quite good. Not like Germany and Poland. They are like I was in Warsaw.
We are
Like
at middle.
yes, yes. Like I was in Warsaw on December, January. The temperature is -20. So for Indian, it's like depression because you will not able to see sun, right? And the Italian
Correct.
people are little bit mingle. Germans and Polish, they are little bit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. The
so
Italian, I see because I know Italian social structure is quite like Indian.
yes,
They're
yes,
also
yes,
very oriented. They also
yes.
believe in being together. They also like I told you, she was only telling me, Papa, during Christmas, one of the all the family she went, three families she went, all the three places, the mom, grandfather, grandparents, dad's grandpa, grandparents, everybody got together during the Christmas, 2 days stayed together. They all staying together, and like how we have in Diwali and all that.
Right,
The
right, right.
people come together, stay together, eat together, meet together, party together. So this all is happening. Unlike in, I don't see this is happening in when I was in UK also. I didn't see this is happening
Yes,
for
in
any of
Italy
them.
that is happening. In Italy, like they are little
Yeah,
bit. Okay, sir. Then thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time and your
no,
insights today will help many students
I
and
hope. Yeah, yeah. That's the
parents
idea.
to make the decision.
Correct.
Uh, and we truly appreciate your time and your presence. I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really happy for that. And I always say I like your energy, because right now it's 9:16 and you are talking to me like morning 9. Like, because as you mentioned, you work 6 days a week, right? So you are like rushed from the office to attend the podcast, and right now you are more energy than me. Like, you have more energy than me, right? So
I
it's a
have
good quality.
no, that is all okay. But idea was uh, to two reasons why I wanted to do this.
Mhm.
One is obviously to give you my outlook and to give a guidance to others, whatever my learning and my understanding of the whole subject. And second is obviously Kalinga Euro was a very helpful. They were very, as I said, for you and Prasanjit, I will always be obliged. So when you request, I cannot just ignore. So that was the two reasons why we are here. And thanks a lot. Hope to see you in person someday. And
Thank you
that's
very
what
much,
I'm
sir.
looking for.
Mumbai
I told
जाएंगे
Prasanjit
वड़ा
also
पाव.
to come meet me when he comes to Bombay, but I don't know. I don't think you guys don't have seminar this time in Bombay.
We have some plan, but I don't know, because of the NEET cancel and blah blah. That's why our timeline has changed. And we, if the like that is the plan. If I am flying, definitely I will meet you by person, because Prasan sir has, like Mr. Prasan had already meet you. This is my time to see Mumbai, because I have never been to Mumbai.
Come.
So I want to
We,
see
we,
Mumbai from Mumbaikar, like from a perspective of
yeah,
Mumbaikar.
yeah, sure.
Okay,
We
thank
meet.
you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.